Hello, Internet. I'm Jossaway, and this is Machine Games, Indiana Jones, and the Great Circle. I don't think much more needs to be said. Why don't we dive in?
We are walking the path of death. What of the curse?
Superstition, Satipo. Tranquilo.
Okay, so fairly typical for an Indiana Jones story. We're starting in some jungle wilderness, tracking down some ancient ruin or archaeological artifact with some local guides. Game looks fantastic, I'll say that to start. First person perspective, tiny little reticle in the center for aiming. Let's see where these guys take us. How far off the beaten path can I go? And would there be secrets? I do have a jump button, it seems. Some sort of stamina bar, too. Pilachu, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you again. You've only watched one of the movies? Some of the movies are great. The original trilogy is fantastic. The games have been hit or miss, but this one received very good reviews. People really liked it. They said it was a great incarnation of the character and a well-done game. Hold on, I've got a little something over here. What is this?
What was that sound?
Okay. Press X to clear path. Superstition. A routine hazard when dealing with local guides. Dude, one thing I always thought about Indy is it's pretty crazy he's wearing that leather jacket in tropical heat.
The Jovitos could be watching us.
Jovitos don't like intruders.
What are Jovitos? Some sort of local spirit guardian, perhaps? All right, we're pace limited by these two. The guy with the beanie appears to have, like, scampered. Walking along the river. Here's some local wildlife. Mostly it sounds like insects and birds. Oh, there's a camp here. Someone was here before us. So can I, like, chat with you? Will you say anything? No, okay. What are you guys looking at? Just the sun pouring through the canopy? Okay. Let's check out the campsite. Hello, monkey. This guy's left behind a compass, a map, some cartography tools, and a journal. Warriors of the Clouds. My journey through the ruins of the Chachapoyan culture. Chachapoyan? I hope I'm saying that right. By Maria Smirnova. That sounds like a Russian name. I can rotate the book to look for secrets and clues. There's nothing in this case.
This was Forrestal's favorite.
Why did they leave these things behind?
I think they were intent on coming back.
Well, we've got an obvious path ahead of us. Let's take it. So someone named Forrestal, I guess, was here before us, and Indy and his compatriots were aware of that. They're following in the footsteps of a previous expedition, perhaps someone who never returned? Drop dart. Okay, the Jovitos or whatever appear to have made an assault here.
The Jovitos are near. poison is still fresh 3 days. They're following us.
If they knew we were here, they would have killed us already.
These guys seem pessimistic about the Jovitos. Yeah, with that wearing that leather jacket, you're going to need a lot of hydration, huh? They haven't shown his face yet, which is interesting. Probably there'll be a big dramatic reveal with a swell of music at some point in the near future. But let's keep going for now. Don't worry, guys. I've got these two fists, Smith and Wesson. And I got my trusty whip, so I'm sure we'll be able to conquer any Jovitos
Spend the night in the jungle.
that show up. I do agree with you on that, though. Spending the night here is probably a really bad idea. Okay, press X to mantle or something? Yeah, press A to vault. Okay. Obvious tutorial, Cliff. Called it. Gaming.
This is the jungle telling us to turn back.
Go on, senor. Satipo will help you move the tree.
Satipo. Okay. South America, 1936. All right. They're being awfully coy about showing Indiana's face here. Press RB to whip crack. We're about to get betrayed, apparently. There it is. Yeah. Look at that 5 o'clock shadow. What a badass. Satipo's like, oh, this is a powerful man.
The temple is up there, senor.
All right, Satipo, it's just you and me now. So now I have an icon in the bottom left. Sprinting depletes stamina. Stop sprinting to recover. Okay. Okay. Not sure what that bottom left gauge is for. Maybe like bullets or whip strength or something? All right, Satipo, what do you got to tell me here? You're just gonna stare at me with your dumb face? All right, in we go.
This is it. This is where Forrestal cashed in.
A friend of yours.
A competitor. He was good. He was very, very good.
Senor, nobody has come out of there alive. Please. You first, senor.
Yeah, thanks, Sabito. Uh-oh. Okay. It's gonna be very dark in here. He said you first, and then he led the way. Interesting. All right, I can already tell this is gonna be one of those games where it's dark all the time, which kind of irks me, but I guess it's atmospheric and it's part of the challenge, so I guess I'll just live with it. No, honestly, I'll probably complain about it a lot. But we'll deal with it for now. Oops. Okay, so swinging my fists also uses stamina. Limit to how many times I can punch. So it can't just like spam the punch triggers. You gotta be careful there. Revolver, sandbag, warriors of the clouds. Can I actually read this? Okay. I'm still getting a handle on the controls here. I can pull my revolver, hold LT to aim, RT to fire, press Y to unequip. Okay, that's helpful. Then I guess I have fists equipped. I can bring out the sandbag, but I don't need that right now. Okay. So, can we get up there? No. Okay, so we're going this way. Cobwebs. Okay. So we got spiders and Jovitos to worry about. He doesn't care about spiders, but snakes, oh boy. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of spiders.
Please, hurry.
All right, Satipo, don't worry. They're not going to bite you. Remove spiders.
Stop. Stay out of the light.
There's Forrester.
Forrestal.
Forrestal.
You said he was very good.
It was. Just not good enough.
Are you?
You know it, baby.
Find out.
Okay, so we want to avoid the light because there's going to be another nasty trap. All right, we can whip our way across, it looks like.
Too far to jump. What now? Crazy, senor?
Now, do I just press forward? No. You better give that whip back. My mom gave me that whip. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Look at the face. It's a great face. Good job. He's like, please, I don't want to be here. He's leaving the whip there. Interesting. Okay. I mean, is this the recreation of the famous scene from the opening of, I think it's Raiders. Yeah, I think it is. So we're gonna swap the sandbag for the idol and then the giant boulder happens, right? I think...
Let us hurry. There is nothing to fear here.
That's what scares me.
It's a good line.
That did it.
Okay. What does that do? I see another... Okay, so it's disarming the traps. Alright, so I see another one we need to do here. Okay. Here's another one.
That's it.
I see one more up here. And the last one? Yep, okay. Alright, up to the idol now. Nope, there's even more.
That's how it's done.
Okay. Swap these carefully, Indy. Gotta match the weights. Uh-oh. Nope. Time to run. Time to run, baby.
Give me the whip.
Oh, I went too fast. Oh. What happened there? What? Not sure how I died that second time.
Give me the whip.
Throw me the idol.
Hold LT.
No time.
Give me the whip.
Adios, senor.
Oh, Satipo. You son of a bitch. Come on, Indy, get up there. Come on. You can do it. Give me a button to mash. No? Okay, he just goes. With the hat. You don't get any of this? He's raiding a lost tomb that had traps to recover an archaeological artifact. Oh, Satipo. I guess you got your just desserts.
Adios, Sabito.
Uh-oh. Here's the boulder. Yep.
America. You sell it in America.
The man I knew 10 years ago. I learned to hate you in the last 10 years. Well, where the hell were you? Damn it, don't you leave me down here by myself!
Oh, it was a dream. He was remembering that. Yeah, that was the opening to one of the movies. I mean, it was an extended sequence of it. But one of the movies opened with him doing that whole idol retrieval thing. It's one of the most famous scenes from Indiana Jones history. So now he's back at the college.
Right, wait.
I forget which college he works at, but he's an archaeology professor as well as an adventurer who goes after like artifacts. He doesn't steal them for money. He steals them, or he doesn't even steal them. He recovers them to put them in museums and stuff and to further research.
What the devil?
But he frequently gets into problems with Nazis as well, because they're on the move at this period of history. Marshall College, Connecticut, 1937. All right, so a year after that, a dark and stormy night. Apparently the power is out in the college.
Damn kids. Someone's getting expelled tonight.
He's in professor mode.
Those are big footprints.
Those are big footprints. Marshall Open Chess Tournament. Yeah, it seems like this is the chess club's stomping grounds. What does this say? Current exhibitions? I can't really read it. What is that? What is that noise? That's a...
Gotta be some vagrant.
What do we have here? Campus overview. A faculty orientation map of the Marshall College campus. Okay. The map guides you to your next objective. Okay. Go into the museum and go to the confront the intruder. Got it.
All right, pal. You can't sleep here. Who the hell are you?
Ooh.
Right. You asked for it.
Whatever you're up to, pal. You'd like a punch for a little guy.
Okay, we're getting our ass beat right now. Uh-oh. Chokehold.
Is that the best you got?
Pretty sure that was a scripted loss, but we learned the basics of fighting.
Indiana? I'd wondered where you'd got to. What happened?
Where did he go?
Who?
The giant.
I didn't see any giant.
I caught someone breaking into the museum. He was tall. He took something.
Well, did you see his face?
Scarred. Dark skin. He spoke some form of Latin.
Latin? Well, that is a novelty.
Come on, Marcus. We need to find out what he took.
Yes, righto. This display case has been ransacked. Is there anything missing?
Let's have a look.
Okay, investigation time.
We should look around for the exhibits that were in this display.
These appear to be ancient Egyptian. They all seem to be fine. This was ransacked.
Exhibits are all over the floor.
Okay. Not sure what to interact with here. There's got to be some button I can press somewhere. All this glass is still...
Came from this display cabinet. We should find them all and see what's been taken.
Oh, that piece. Okay. The
Ancient
Bastet
Egyptian,
statue.
obviously. A depiction of Bastet.
I'm not sure where I would put each of them. What does that say? The cuneiform would suggest maybe it goes there. Do we have something that... This is statuary, right? Maybe it goes here?
The Bastet statue goes in the Egyptian section.
Looks right, Indy.
Okay, I think I got that part right. What else do we have?
Look at this. Ugaritic letters.
I recognize those.
It must be from Ras Shamra in Syria.
Duck one here, right, Marcus?
Quite right.
Terracotta. Likely Babylonian out of Iraq.
I think there's a picture of this here. Yeah, this is the same type of stuff.
So, that's where the relief belonged.
Okay, we're 3 for 3 so far. What else is on the floor here? A lot of glass and wood. I don't know if this counts as a puzzle. It's more like teaching us the basic puzzle mechanics for the game early on. It's more like a tutorial than a puzzle, but we can still try to get it right. I doubt there's a consequence for getting anything wrong. I'm not seeing the next piece, though. Here we go.
A funerary mask, Brody.
Is that solid gold?
All right, so it'll be with all the other jewelry.
Ah, well done, Indiana. So, is everything back?
Not quite.
Well, what's missing? SW 003. What was that?
Siwa expedition. He took the cat mummy, Marcus. But why?
Yeah, the exhibit puzzle completed. Okay.
The thief may have left a clue to their identity.
Yeah. Let's keep looking.
There's no... Okay, I can zoom in a little bit. What does that say? Student lounge? All right, so investigate the theft in the student lounge, it looks like.
Well, this wasn't what I expected when you asked me down from New York.
Thieves don't usually make appointments.
Not just the break-in. I thought you'd given up on the fertility idol, Indiana.
People died for that thing, Marcus. Can't just let it go.
So Pila asks, why wouldn't one steal solid gold? Makes no sense to me. So in the movies and in the mythology and the canon, there's a very deeply hidden supernatural current in this world.
I saw that smashed window down the corridor from your office. Perhaps that is where he got out.
There's a deeply hidden supernatural current. Like, everyday life is pretty much similar to the real world, 1930s. But very, very deep in the bones of the world, there are secrets that allow for supernatural
Let's
powers.
investigate the broken window near your office. Perhaps our thief left a clue.
Can I get you to shut up if I pause? Okay. So, like, mostly it has to do with gods and religion and ancient artifacts and stuff. Like, usually you'll see something supernatural happen once in a movie, maybe twice. But there are some kind of, like, quote-unquote magic powers in the world. And they're deeply tied to artifacts, to religions, to ceremonies, and to gods of one stripe or another. So the guy who broke in, who was like chanting in Latin and doing some sort of ritual or doing a prayer or whatever, he didn't break in to steal gold for money. He broke in to steal some sort of religious icon, something. It was about power, not about money, about power. So that kind of explains why he stole whatever he stole. What we now need to do is figure out why he stole what he stole and what he's after and how to retrieve it. Usually Indy has to save the world from some, like, obscure arcane problem under the guise of doing, like, active archaeology. Oh, there's a game manual. Okay. Welcome to the adventure. In Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, you play as Indiana Jones, the world's greatest archaeologist and adventurer, as he attempts to unravel the greatest secret in history. To accomplish this, there are a wide array of skills and tools available at your disposal. Explore the manual to learn more about how to utilize the main menu, how to navigate in the environment, how to use your tools in your journal, how to infiltrate enemy areas and use stealth tactics, and how to handle hand-to-hand combat and firearms. As you progress through the adventure, the manual will be updated with new categories. So we have the main menu, game slots. This is all, like, about playing the game. We've got navigation. Looking and moving, jumping, crouching. Okay, there's some advanced movement. To start sprinting, press... I don't think I quite got this. Okay, so it's a toggle. Sprint jump. So sprint and then jump. While you're sprinting, crouch to slide. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here. You can lean by holding left trigger and pressing... like clicking left or right. Okay. Ladders and pipes, ledges, stamina, narrow passages, swimming, zip lines, fast travel. Using your whip. All right, we'll get more tutorials as we play through there, but there's a lot of stuff here. Okay. Bring up the map and then press RB to navigate to the journal. Okay, I could probably read books in the journal. We have our inventory. We got puzzles, infiltration, combat. There's a lot of stuff here. Let me see about... Okay, I don't have access to the journal yet, apparently. That's fine. We'll come back to that later. I think once we get to the journal, I'll be able to read some of those books we picked up. Is this where I want to turn? No. I could go in and check out some of these rooms. I guess like there could be like
You do look worse for wear, Indiana.
resources. Yeah, this is the
Must be
doctor's
something here
office.
to patch me up.
I'm sure the nurse won't mind you helping yourself.
Okay, yeah. So there's some sort of like. Why did his hand come out? What is that? A crutch? Oh, I could use that as a weapon. Okay. So there's improvised weaponry in the world. I just learned that. Let's open this up. Oops. Okay, so the interaction seems to be
Just
X,
what I needed.
and then stick. Press RT to apply a bandage and recover health. I'm not sure I need this right now. I did. Okay. So I got two health points. Got a closet here that might have something valuable in it.
I feel sorry for whoever has to clean up this mess before Monday.
I remember that time the doctoral student snuck pigs into Dawson's office?
Ah, yes. I suppose it could be worse.
We got a news article here. Black Shirts article. Okay, this is about the fascists in Italy in the prelude to the lead up to the Second World War. All volunteer militias enforce Mussolini's doctrine of fascism on streets, but some call them thugs, bullying ordinary citizens. The MVSN, commonly known as the Black Shirts, is not an uncommon sight on the streets of Rome, where they parade around in all black attire, spreading the ideals of the fascist government. Many citizens view them as a uniting force, while others are hesitant to voice their true opinion of the commissionere.
Black shirts. Thugs harassing innocent people.
Hey, we've been in the infirmary. So I believe that's the way I want to go. There's a smudge on the wall here, but okay. So I could go up to the second floor here, I guess. Do we want to do a little bit of exploration before we actually advance the main plot? I could practice my my movements here. There's the slide. Okay, the slide ends in a crouch. Then I got the running jump too. Okay. It's kind of weird the way you need to like move the camera down to really look at the map closely. What do we got, a classroom here? Oh, there's an apple from a student.
Finish planning your next classes?
Nearly. I was gonna take my students on a field trip. Get their heads out of books for a while.
Go easy on them. They have a lot on their plate during midterms.
Brody here seems like a fairly phlegmatic guy. He's content to just follow me around and do whatever I want to do. I like that. Let's look at this note. Cat mummy notes. Okay, this is what was stolen. Artifact number 21. Beautifully crafted cat mummy. Odd piece. Discovered in an unmarked tomb in the Mountain of the Dead. Characteristics of craftsmanship usually found in tombs of wealthy people. Unusually lightweight. X-ray? Question mark? There's something odd about this cat mummy. Can't quite put my finger on it. We can take a closer look. So now we have an idea of what this artifact looks for. On the back, there's a note. Meet Marion, Hotel Redmont, October 2nd, 7 p.m. Okay, Marion is the love interest from...
those notes.
She's the love interest from Temple of Doom, I believe. Or maybe all three movies. I can't remember. I think she shows up in all three movies. We also have a letter from Shirley here. Dear Mr. Jones, I barely got any sleep last night. I was very lonesome and cold all night. This is the reason I was late this morning and missed your thesis on the Neolithic decline. It's rather devastating to me, and I wanted to ask if you could do private tuition? In hopes that you would go through it again with me, Shirley. This is another it's another running theme in the movies. All the co-eds in his classes want to jump his bones. They're all trying to get in his pants, and he obviously has no interest in them because he's an adult. But yeah, all the cute college girls want to get with the Professor Jones very much. Let's keep exploring. This is some interesting stuff. A little bit of background character for Indy here. All right, so here's the balcony we looked down on last night. We've been down there. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to sprint a little bit. Yeah, last night everything was dark, so I don't know if I saw everything there was to see, collected everything there was to collect. No, it's just chest stuff here. Wait, okay, here's something. A comic book. Strange Eons, #1, The Thrilling Adventures of Joe the Archaeologist, The Lost Expedition, a journey into the unexplored. With only a throw net and his trusty slingshot, he explores the wild corners of the earth. Seems like...
Books. New fad on campus.
Seems like someone knows a little bit about Indiana and has extrapolated his life story into a profitable comic book venture. All right, we got to go down to the first floor now and pursue the main quest, so let's do that. Okay, we'll go this way. What do we got in here? What does that say? Marshall College. Coasters. Okay. We had a coaster experience yesterday. There is something over here. A drawing. A temple map. Temple of the Forbidden Eye. Look not into the eyes of Mara, and you shall gain admission to the temple of your greatest secret desire. Beware the false pathways that lead to death. Beware the deadly booby traps that lurk within. So, I don't have access to my inventory as far as I can tell. What happens if I punch Brody here? Like, does he get angry? I can't. Yeah, there's no saves coming. So probably you can get away with punching him once. Or he's like, have you gone mad? Strange Eons, Cat Mummy, Shirley's letter, temple map. Can I see this in? Okay, I can now see this kind of in the light. It's not really a map. Put that away. Okay, so the inventory is governed by the D-pad. Boost stamina if I eat an apple? Okay. Oh, we've got like a storage room full of artifacts here.
Headache after burning the midnight oil last night.
I told you, you didn't have to stay.
Nonsense. I wouldn't abandon a friend in need.
All right, here's Warriors of the Clouds. But I can't seem to actually read it. I guess they didn't actually write that. Is this his working office? Wait, what's this? Ooh, exciting video game mechanic. Turn on the light by pulling the chain. Here we go, a gramophone record. Prince Jimmy and his orchestra, Rhythm and Blues series, a superior recording. Speed 78 RPM, not licensed for radio broadcast. The Grammadeck Manufacturing Co., made and patented in the USA, established in 1926. Okay. Anything else hidden? Ooh, the bullwhip. Rule number 1, never leave home without the whip. Wait, so don't put it back. Put it in your inventory. No? Okay. I think we're close to our objective now. The student union, I think? Yeah, it got messed up, right? Oh, somebody broke in. Okay,
How
this
did
was...
they get out? The front doors were locked.
Look up at the window, Brody.
The broken window. Maybe he got out the same way he came in.
Well, you're a little slow on the uptake, but at least you got there in the end. Yeah, he used this thing. Okay.
Marcus, help me out here.
Coming, Indiana.
I don't know what to do without you.
Oh, there's a medallion. I see it.
Don't mention it.
Press A to jump and grab ledges. Push L to climb up. But don't I just want to Jump from the stairs? Maybe not. Okay. The giant's pendant. Oh, I can see that. Hey, Frank. Hey, Frank. How's Judy? Doing good? The kids? All right, great to see you. I'm just gonna investigate this supernatural mystery. You keep sweeping the leaves, buddy. You do you.
Huh.
A mysterious pendant.
Pendant, is it?
Must have been left behind.
Through the window.
Let's retire to your office and figure this out.
Good idea. Somebody sure went to a lot of trouble to steal a cat mummy.
It was a beautiful piece. You found it in Siwa, didn't you?
Yeah, 6 weeks ago. Something about that dig.
That looks Catholic to you, doesn't it?
It's the sigil of the Vatican Secret Archive, if I'm not mistaken.
This isn't just about a cat mummy, Marcus.
What are you going to do, Indiana?
I'll need my classes covered, of course.
Indiana,
Dawson seems the likely choice. Maybe Kittredge?
Wait, don't forget the bullwhip.
look. Someone's left you a gift. How long has that been in there?
I haven't opened this suitcase for a year. Not since Cairo.
You aren't going to open it, Indiana?
You're gonna stand there and watch me read, Brody? All right.
It's a beautiful journal, isn't it? Who's it from?
You're being weird about this, Brody. Marion's note. For your next adventure. Why is he lying? Oh, that's right. He's not happy with Marion right now.
Oh. What are you packing? And just where are you planning on going?
Only the essentials.
I see.
Seems suspiciously interested in what I'm up to. All right, browse the journal. Okay, let's browse the journal here. The adventure begins. The giant burglar left behind a pendant pointing to the Vatican. Traveling to Rome seems like the only way to get back the cat mummy. But first, there are some things left to pack. The cat mummy photograph, the giant's pendant, the gramophone record for some reason, and the bullwhip. Notes 5 of 10. So there's 5 more things to find? Okay, so I can inspect things as well. Make sure I didn't miss things on the back. Get the temple map. So there's 5 more things to find. That feels like a lot. We've got travels here. Marshall College summary. All right. Yeah, we have more to find apparently. Okay, well, let's start by grabbing the pendant. Packing
You
it.
know, you can talk to me, Indiana, about Marion.
There's nothing to say, Marcus.
Definitely want the whip. Apparently we want this gramophone record.
This will be
Did
a
I
nice
tell you
gift.
that? 2 months back, when you left for Siwa.
Yeah, okay. You want to keep talking to me about my ex-girlfriend, buddy?
She was at her wit's end with you. I didn't know what to say.
It wouldn't have made a difference. She had her mind made up.
Where did we see the cat mummy photograph? All right, I need to traverse the map again and look for things that I missed, apparently. Was it here somewhere? So did any of those things that I picked up... We're at 6 of 10 now. Okay. Okay, I'll do the first floor first, I think. I keep pressing B instead of the button that opens the map to close it. I keep expecting it to work like a cancel button, and it doesn't. It's crouch every time. All right, back into the infirmary. Wait. I saw his hand come up. I'm not sure for what. Wait. Why did his hand come up here? Oh, for the radio. Okay. Little noise pollution ever hurt anybody? Okay, that's the crutch that I could use as a weapon. All right, so that's no good. Do I have to rotate it all the way to the left to turn it off? I think I do. Yeah, okay. So that's that room. We got the little storage closet. There's... So room 03 we need to go into. And then it seems like there's some other rooms that maybe I can't get into right now. I guess. What is that area with the super thick black... Maybe that's just outside, like that's an exterior wall that leads into a tiny little courtyard for some reason. Alright, let's pop Marshall radio, Halloween party. Yeah, just standard college kid stuff, right? And we have the storage closet here. Is it me, or does it look like... Yeah, there's like a weird little courtyard of nothing here. There's like a weird little open area that has nothing in it. Kind of a strange choice. I can't crack open doors like this. Alright. So we've got the exhibit hall here. Did I miss something in here? The cat statue, or the cat photo might be here. Not sure if I can grab that.
What do we have here?
I can put things back. So here's where the statue would have been, right? I can't take these exhibits with me. Africa, continent of culture. At the second half of the exhibit hall here. Anything? I didn't really explore this because it was pitch black and I was just going through it to get to the encounter with the priest. Meteorites, shells and stone carvings, pottery, a sarcophagus. This is open. More fragments of stuff. Some of this got smashed. I'm not sure why. Didn't contain what that guy was looking for. I'm not seeing anything of value in here for me to add to my collection. I guess we're headed back upstairs in a minute. Is that a fire extinguisher? Old-timey fire extinguisher? Looks like this is the receptionist desk. Here we go. Here's something. Faculty card. Marshall College, Bedford, Connecticut. Identification card. Dr. Henry Jones Jr., Professor of Archaeology. Hey, there's my faculty card. I guess that's a good thing to have. Indiana's a nickname. His legal name, his Christian name, if you want to call it that, is Henry. So that puts me at 7 out of 10, and we've basically taken a second look at the first floor. Let's go check the second floor, see if we can find these last 3 items, including this cat mummy photograph that we're looking for. Since it's a required item. Okay, so we've got the whole balcony, and then there's like a U-turn we can do. Balcony seems pretty much empty. Yeah, okay. All these doors are closed and locked. We have the lecture room. We've been in here. Maybe the cat mummy photo's in here? This is where he holds classes. Wait. A letter. Okay. Bjorkman's letter. Anything on the back? No? Alright. My dear Professor Jones, I want to thank you humbly for sending me your letter. Your findings undoubtedly pique my interest, and I am glad that you are eager to help us retrieve the Uppsala scroll. Of course, many years have now passed since we lost ownership of it, but I have reason to believe that an ancient and very dangerous cult is behind the theft from Ms. Lawrence. There are rumors that one of its members owns an old castle west of Sigtuna. If you have the time and opportunity, you're most welcome to join me so that we can try to find the Uppsala scroll together. I can arrange accommodations for you and your potential companions at the centrally located St. Pusgaten 10 here in Uppsala. I look forward to your reply. Sincerely, Professor August Bjorkman, Uppsala University, October 16, 1937.
Interesting.
None of the students have left anything on their desks. We already got the letter from the girl who wants to bone us. All right. I just came out of... Yeah, okay. So then if we go down here, that goes back downstairs where we've already been. This is just a dead end with nothing. Alright, where's this cat photo, man? It is elusive. Here's a card. A baseball card. Collector's card in mint condition. This set consists of pictures of 90 of the leading baseball stars of the American and National Leagues, made only by the Maryland Molasses Company of Baltimore, Maryland. 90 collectibles.
Saving this one.
Okay. That's going to take some time to find, probably the entire game. And I'm undoubtedly going to miss multiple cards here. So I think we're at 9 of 10? Yeah, I just need to find this stupid cat mummy photograph. Where on earth did this thing go? Those stairs lead down. How have I missed it? I've gone over this place with a fine-toothed comb. Cat mummy photograph. Where would you be? Is it back in his office, perhaps? Does it show my... Okay, it does show my objective as being back at the office. Maybe I missed it in here somehow. Cat mummy. Photograph. Warriors of the Clouds. Bunch of photographs on his desk. Yeah, I can turn the light on and off. That doesn't help me, does it? Here it is. Okay, cat mummy photograph. There we go. Photograph of a mummified cat found in Siwa during summer. There is something written there. Mountain of the Dead. Okay.
Well, setting out on another foolhardy escapade is not going to make matters better.
Dude, you're seeming sus right now, Brody. Like you're involved, man. I thought you were my friend.
Though I must admit I am intrigued. Why would the Vatican want your cat mummy?
Exactly. And there's only one way to find out.
Come now, Indiana, you can't travel to Italy. The college would never sanction leave for this. Not in the middle of midterms. I mean...
Marcus, what's done is done. Maybe I shouldn't have gone to the Siwa expedition, but it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
And when you got back, she wasn't there.
I gotta go.
You can't just run away from your problems, Indiana.
Watch me. On next plane to Rome. Stop. Need help. Stop. Meet me in Vatican. Stop. Indy.
My friend, stop. Vatican not safe. Stop. We'll wait for you at village steps. Stop. Subtlety is a virtue. Stop. Antonio.
Okay. Village steps. Should be on the other side of this fortress.
New adventure begins. The stolen cat mummy. Okay. Guys, I feel like that's a great place to stop. We made our way through the prologue and the tutorial and got our introduction to what's going on in the game, as well as some of the characters and where Indiana's at an emotional level. He's hurting from the loss of his girlfriend. He's stubborn. He's investigating this stolen cat mummy. He knows the Vatican's involved. Locals are telling him it's dangerous, so it's going in under cover of night. Seems like a good place to take a break, so we'll call that the stream for this morning. I'll be back later today with some XCOM 2 if you're interested in that. Other than that, Pila Chu, thank you so much for joining me this morning. And to anyone else watching the VOD in the future, hope you enjoyed my first foray into this adventure game starring the indomitable Indiana Jones. That's going to be it for this time. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.